Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about the playmaking badges once again after patch 10. If you guys are not familiar, we're testing out these badges day in and day out and making the arrangements accordingly, according to what we experience out there. So I'm reviewing these badges day in and day out on live stream. If you guys are not familiar with our live stream, we live stream every single day on 5 different platforms simultaneously. That's Facebook, Mixer, Twitch, DLive, and right here on YouTube. So if you guys want to share your experience playing the game and how some of these badges are affecting your player, then come on out and join us. We would love to have you out there. But we're gonna get right into these playmaking badges and kind of talk about why I got this set up in the park game mode. The first badge is Ankle Breaker. Ankle Breaker on Hall of Fame is super OP. If you guys don't know this by now, give it a shot. Put it on Hall of Fame. I noticed at the Hall of Fame level is where you see the full effectiveness of the Ankle Breaker badge. It works for step backs. It also works for half spins. So if you want to master your half spin, you turn, if you're going to the left, you want to rotate your right analog stick from 9 to 12 o'clock. If you're going to the right, rotate it from 3 to 12 o'clock. So it's really just like a half spin on your or a quarter spin on your right analog stick, and that'll perform the half spin animation, which catches a ton of ankles out there. The animation is kind of silly. It really doesn't make much sense to break ankles out there considering all the other dribble moves or dribble combinations that people put together, but half spins seem to be getting it out there. And step backs, it works on step backs really good as well. Some people mention they're getting the Ankle Breaker animation off of Hezzy's too, so something that you guys may want to consider. But Ankle Breaker on Hall of Fame is where I see the full effectiveness of the badge, so something that you guys may want to take a look at. Bailout on bronze. If you guys are not familiar with Bailout, man, Bailout also helps with double team. So if they double team, if you're getting overwhelmed by the defense, don't forget Bailout will help you throw over the defense. It'll help you get into an animation where you don't get caught up or overwhelmed by defense, and it allows you to pass out of that double team. Not only that, the Bailout badge is also effective for people that want to utilize a shooting center. So normally when you're out there, you go to perform a shot, so you're going to pull up. When you go to shoot that rock, the defense, the center that's on defense normally collapses to get the board. It's almost innate. They have this way in which they're so thirsty for that rebound. They normally collapse on defense to get that board. And you can utilize the Bailout badge. That's where you utilize your shooting center. When they collapse, you fake for a jump shot. You're up in the air. You pass out to your center. Your center's at the 3-point line for a wide open 3-point shot. So something that you guys may want to consider with the Bailout badge. Some of these other badges I'm not going to fully get into. We will get into Dimer. Dimer you want to have equipped or consider equipping for Pro-Am. If you're going into Pro-Am, you want speed. Not only that, don't get me wrong, it'll boost the shot percentage and also the catch animations of the person receiving the ball. So that's another benefit of Dimer. They get better catch animations, which will allow them to pull up with a little more ease. So that's another reason to consider Dimer. Downhill, we're not gonna get. I don't want to get too much into every single badge or waste you guys' time, but we want to get over the main. We want to go over the main badges out here. Flashy passer, you know, boost the takeover meter. So something that you guys may want to consider. But floor general. Floor general, I just dropped a video on floor general, so something to think about with floor general. I can't help but notice it seems to be undeniable that when I have the floor general badge equipped, my player plays a lot better. Now we know the definition of floor general, or at least what's the description of floor general, and it's supposed to boost your teammates' abilities or attributes out there, right? But when I equip it, the person equipping it, I notice that I'm playing better and I'm getting more body up animations and contact finishes, things of that nature. I feel like I dribble and shoot better. I feel everything works so much better when I have the badge equipped on my player. Let me know if you guys feel the same. Try equipping the floor general badge if you have enough badge points to spread, and then see what it does for your player. We're gonna go on over to handles for days. I tried handles for days for about maybe 2 or 3 weeks. at a lower level. I had it on gold. I tried it on silver as well. Maybe the last 2 weeks, I was running it on gold, and I noticed that I kept running out of energy during my dribble moves. And I'm not necessarily a spammer type of dribbler. I want a couple dribble moves, and then I'm going to execute a shot or go into the rack, something like that. I'm just trying to set up what I'm going to do really quick. So I'm not really out there just spamming, trying to get ankles, but handles for days, man. When I had it equipped at a lower level, I was running out of energy, and then you get caught up in this whole fumble animation that lasts about 2 seconds. And I know you guys don't want to go into that fumble animation, where more than likely you're going to lose the rock during that fumble animation as well. So it's really annoying, that whole, and I got a high ball handle. I should not be ending up in any fumble animation, but I do. And I ended up equipping it on Hall of Fame yesterday, and I noticed it ASAP, where I equipped it on back to Hall of Fame, and I had more opportunity to create more dribble moves or dribble combinations. And it's something that you guys may want to consider if you find yourself running out of energy out there while you're dribbling and you end up in that fumble animation. Put your handles for days back up, and it may work for you. Lob City Passer, I don't want to get to, like I said, I want to go over some of the main badges that I feel are highly important to equip right now after patch 10. Quick First Step goes without saying. I think everybody knows. Put Quick First Step as high as it can go. I have it on Hall of Fame. If you're running out there with Quick First Step at a lower level, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you and how effective it is at a lower level for you guys. But Space Creator, man, oh man, Space Creator is, I just dropped the video on this badge maybe 2 days ago, something like that. Space Creator is like the new super goated badge out there. You're getting a ton of ankles with hop jumper animation. So if you utilize your hop jumper correctly, in the Space Creator video that I dropped, I showed which hop jumpers are effective out there. I also want to mention that somebody told me Steph Curry's hop jumper is effective as well, so you guys may want to consider that. But Space Creator is allowing you to create a ton of space, and you're also getting ankle breaker animations. So if you could utilize Space Creator with the right hop jumper, you're going to be goated with the Space Creator badge. Unpluggable, another goated bronze badge. I ran this badge at Hall of Fame for the longest time and found out that it was completely unnecessary at Hall of Fame. You don't need it so high. But I do want to tell you guys that Unpluggable also works for when you're driving into the paint. If you're a guard out there and you're hop stepping into the paint or spinning into the paint, you know, you try for those difficult type of layup animations, you're going to need Unpluggable as well. It's not only for like one-on-one dribble ISO type of situations, it's also for when you're going into the paint, because people are going to spam you while you're going into the rack or trying to find your way in there. They're gonna spam you, and that's when they have an opportunity to poke the ball loose. And that's also when Unpluggable, it shows its full effectiveness when you're going or driving to the rack. Tight handles is as you guys can see, it's not even equipped. It's no longer necessary if you're still using tight handles. Although I seen a comment in one of my videos about someone saying they still use the tight handles badge, and tight handles will allow you to get the stun animations. Tight handles was also for the explosive behind the back. The explosive behind the back is no longer in the game, which means tight handles seems to be an ineffective badge currently. I don't know if there's other ways to utilize the tight handles badge right now, but if you know of another way to utilize the tight handles badge, and if it gets you more stuns, just as many as you get ankle breakers with the ankle breaker badge or the half spin and a step back, or the Space Creator badge with the hop jumpers, tight handles, I don't know if it gets you those type of animations. If you know another way or which dribble move you should perform with the tight handles badge, I may consider re-equipping it, but as of right now, I don't even have it equipped. It allowed me to spread my badge points because I had 4 badge points on tight handles, had it up to Hall of Fame. I dropped those badge points and spread them out. Now I got Ankle Breaker Hall of Fame, Space Creator Hall of Fame, Handles for Days Hall of Fame, and Quick First Step Hall of Fame. That's what I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informative, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. Catch you guys in the next video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. And if you want to stay connected with me and the All City Live TV community, then join us on Twitch and Discord. The links will be in the description below. Easy, y'all.